guys, how you doing? Just wanted to hop on here and give you 3 quick tips about when you're starting out in the home buying process. So first thing is to know your credit score, right? If you don't know your credit score, there's a couple of different options for websites you can check. Sometimes you can even check your score for free. The other option would be to reach out to a lender. They could do a soft pull on your credit, see where it's at. Maybe if your score is not there quite yet. We actually work with some really good lenders who will give you a roadmap or a plan to get there to make sure that your credit is ready to go. And the reason I recommend doing that is because a lot of people will think just automatically like everything has to be paid off, right? Like I've got to pay off all these medical bills, I've got to pay off student debt, things like that to boost my score, but sometimes that's not always the case. So we want to make sure that you're not spending all that extra money that you have, if you've been saving money or you've gotten a decent tax return that you could use towards down payment or closing costs, you may be able to actually save that money and not have to pay those things down. So, and there might be just a few things you need to do and then it'll boost your score, so many points. So keep that in mind. And again, we work with lenders that we trust, we know, we do a lot of business with them. So always reach out if you don't know who to get in contact with or how to check your credit score. 2 is making sure that you have that pre-approval before you start shopping. Most people will start to shop before they're pre-approved. And the reason you don't want to do that is because you need to know where your budget is, right? You need to know what range are you shopping in. You may know the type of house that you want, but can you afford it? So financially, you need to be, comfortable with your payment. You need to talk to a loan officer, get that pre-approval. Maybe you are pre-approved for the amount of the house that you want, but you need to make sure that you're comfortable with that payment too. So another reason why reaching out to a realtor first, getting connected with that lender so that you can get that pre-approval set before you start shopping for homes. And then 3, know what you're shopping for. So, go through neighborhoods, narrow down areas, know how many bedrooms you want. Do you want a single family? Do you want a townhouse? Do you need to be in a certain school district? Those are things that are going to help your realtor narrow down so that they can better search for you. So when we have that meeting with you in the beginning and we go over your wants and your needs, it's important that, especially if you're shopping with someone else like your partner, you guys want to be on the same page as to what you're looking for, so that we can narrow down that pool of homes and, search within your criteria where you want to be and everything, because it is important. You don't want to be out there wasting time, losing out on homes that you might have been able to put an offer in on because you were out busy looking at a condo when really you need a single family home. So those are kind of like your top 3 things that you can do just to set yourself up for success when you're out shopping for a home.